Hello YouTube, this is a concrete converter for RaysWorks Concrete Duper. So basically it takes the powder coming straight out from the duper in the overworld and it converts it into the solid concrete. So you can see it gets shot there and it gets moved along by some pistons. And we have Tnt Dupers that blow it up, so we don't need to do anything. The system is lossless, so we get the whole 36,000 from the duper. And yeah, so let's start the tutorial. Also, I was forgetting to mention something. I added a fixed button for the machine, so if you were to jam concrete everywhere, like the gray concrete there, you can only press the button like this and the machine will unjam itself just with the press of the button, so you don't need to manually remove everything. Let's start with a platform right here that's going to be 4 blocks long, and we're going to add a little ledge right here. Then we can put a block here and another one there. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do is our control panel. So we can go here on the side and make a little box right here and put some redstone lamps and buttons. We're going to start with our power on. It's going to do this. So far so good. I think that's easy enough to follow. This. So if you power the thing, it should stay on. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go up 3 blocks and put some concrete like this. It's gonna go over by 1 and we're going to put a sticky piston there with a block. Like this. And we're going to take this and just make the same thing we did there. Yep. So whenever you power this thing, it's gonna do that. Alright, next thing we're going to do is that we're going to go here and put and count to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th block is an observer that's going to be looking at a string so we can detect when a block goes by. Like this. Okay, so here's your observer. You're going to put a little stair like this, put in a node block and a sticky piston with a slime block on top. We're going to have an observer looking at the node block with a block under, leave a gap, make a little stair like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then put your sticky piston with a slime block. Then you can do this and leave a repeater on 2 ticks. Alright, so far it should look like this. we're going to put 2 blocks there, leave a gap and place an observer, 2 blocks on top, 1 block there with a redstone dust, a sticky piston, a block, a repeater on 2 ticks that's going to point into blocks with rails, put 3 observers like this, 3 like this, and put some regular pistons. Alright, so far it looks like this. Now we're going to add our string there because I forgot. Going to add a sign, nope, there, and we're going to make a little cage. I'm going to make it out of glass. Like this. 3 high. And walls there. These blocks in the middle are going to be pushed around and blown up. You want to put some observers looking like this. Some regular pistons, a wall of obsidian to prevent the blocks from going there and breaking some stuff. Then you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. On the 8th block you're going to put your piston like this, and you want to go up like this. Break all of this. Okay, then we want to do a little stair out of obsidian. Then we want to do this kind of shape. Put an observer and a wall. A repeater on 2 ticks, some redstone dust that's going to go there, and I'm gonna keep it like this. Alright, so it should look like this. Now we're going to make our Tnt Duper. So we're gonna go there, a redstone dust, a repeater, a sticky piston on the ground there, a sticky piston on the ground there. This. I'm gonna go down and up. Put a repeater there, a repeater there. These one are on regular delay, and this one is on 4. Put blocks on top there. Wanna do this kind of staircase like this, and then we're going to make our Tnt Duper. We're going to make this kind of shape right here. Then we're gonna like this, like this. Put your coral fan, a wall, a TNT, and like this. Now it should be assembled. To make sure you don't blow it up, you want to put a wall like this. It's probably more than you need, but better be safe than sorry. And like this. Alright, so then you want to come around here, where you want to go down there and place a piece of redstone dust, 3 blocks and 3 repeaters on top. Want to do this thing there, and you want to come up to the middle there, and we're going to put 4 repeaters on full delay. They're going to point into a block and a fence gate. This way, if we trigger this thing, it goes there. You want to put a wall there to protect here. You don't need a tutorial for this. It's just a wall. Before I forget, you should put water there. And yeah, that's the module done. Now we need to add the fix button. Before I forget, you should put some ender chests there to protect this region in case the TNT was to just fall straight down. That only happens when you unload the machine at the wrong time. Let's say you were to go to the overworld without shutting down the machine. Alright, so that's the power on and off switch. That's done. Now we need to make our thing that's going to fix the machine. So you want to go down here and you want to count 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you want to count 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. You can put redstone dust over every block there. Okay, let's start with placing a node block, an observer, a solid block there, 3 blocks, repeater xenon vortex, some redstone dust there, a node block here, an observer, a block there, a block there, a redstone dust, a sticky piston right here that's going to grab this observer. Here we want to place another node block, an observer, a door, then observers looking like this, some sticky pistons that are going to grab these observers right there, and now we want to go here. Make a little staircase that's going to come here. Yep, so that is it for the fixing circuit. So let's pretend that everything is stuck. Oop, I forgot the sticky piston there. Okay, so here you would have powder that would get stuck. Some blocks there, some blocks there, and there. Alright, so if we press the button, everything should be cleared like this. Alright, so if we go to the overworld and activate our concrete duper, we should be able to make a real test. Okay, so once your concrete duper is running, it should be like this, and the powder is going to fall there. So you want to press on, and it should be moved around. And blown up there. now there are only two things that are basically missing. There's your item collection system that's going to be there, and you want to have something that's going to break the blocks if they are just powder. So here I would have a slab with water running and collecting in at the same place than this. So yeah, this tutorial is done. Before the video ends, I just want to say, if you encounter any issue with the machine, you probably did something wrong, but maybe not. So just leave a comment in the comment section and I'm going to see if I can help you.